How's it going, YouTube land? Hopefully you guys are doing good today. Today I'm making a tutorial on this trick called the Sebastian's Mess with clubs. You can do it with balls, poi, and staff and hoops. I think probably the easiest to learn with balls, but not as visually pleasing as like clubs because it has the planes. You can do it with poi and staffs and hoops. It's really hard, way harder than clubs. But yeah, this trick was kind of like first explored in the late 90s, early 2000s by this guy, Sebastian Cordoba in Argentina. In the last 2 decades, it definitely has gotten more popular. I've been doing this trick for over like almost close to a decade. I love this particular trick, the way it feels and stuff. Very fun, a lot of variations. But today I will show you the prerequisite on how to get on this trick, how to get this trick. A lot of people have a lot of trouble learning this trick because I think it's very like non-traditional, I guess in a way. But let's get to it. The first clip here, we have to learn how to like swing, just a very basic swing, club swinging. You learn two hands, split time, being able to swing inside outside. If the inside is an extra bonus. Once you have that, you learn how to swing with in a cascade, and every catch is a swing, and that will be the like the first step of this trick. So make sure you get the swings down, and once you have the swings, the second step here is the flats. Once you have the flats, practice with one club, throw it back and forth. You use your index to help you push the club. Use your arm and less wrist. And once you have that, learn it with two clubs, back and forth. And once you have the flats and two clubs, you can practice it with three clubs, three club flats. Make sure you get like about like 100 catches or so before you move on. And the next step here, you can learn different patterns from reverse cascade to 4-2-3 with clubs, or the W. That will be a really good pattern to kind of like break the muscle memory. Once you have that, you can add the no beats and swings together, a no beat cascade. And once you have that going, you can practice reverse cascade flats and then start angling the clubs upwards until you get this kind of like a wall plane kind of look. So that will be step number 2. And here comes the last step here. The last step is pretty interesting. The last step here is the windmill. So you need to practice with one club. You do an underthrow and then a swiping motion with the other hand, and catching with the same hand. Once you have that, you can practice with two clubs, one swiping, one throwing. The next step will be under, over, switching hands. Under, over, under, over. You can practice. And if you have trouble doing that, you can practice with the balls as well. With two balls, you go under in a swipe. Make sure the swipe is like your arms are straight and it's like creating a wall plane circle. And then you do the under, over, switching hands. Practice both sides. Under, over. And once you have that, make sure you swipe and make sure the swipe is like flat and wide and clean. And then you practice three balls. You go under, swipe, under, over. Two throws, under, over. It's a windmill. But here's the thing. A lot of traditional juggling teaches you how to do this thing. Well, not really like a drop, but it teaches you how to do a windmill by pulling it out like that prematurely, like a half shower. And that's not really what you want to do, because let me show it one more time. So if you pull it out like that, that's not the windmill you want, but that's the most windmill tutorials online that I've seen. You want to be able to do that swipe. It's like slightly different. Like, and the other issue is most people learn the windmill the first way, and it's hard for them to break the muscle memory because you want the clubs to be swiping to get that windmill. And once you have that, you can have Seb's Mess, basically, because it's just a windmill both sides. Make sure you just get that windmill like super dialed in and locked in. And that's kind of like the hardest part about this trick, because I feel like if you're like a traditional juggler, people that have been juggling for a while, you might have learned the windmill, the way how you like pull it out, but you have to like learn how to throw it under and then do that swiping motion. So hopefully, this video helps you, you know, get that trick. It's a very lovely trick, feels really good. And yeah, if you enjoy all the content that I've been doing for, you know, all this time, and on either Instagram or YouTube, yeah, please feel free to support the project by clicking subscribe, commenting on the video, tell me what you like about it, tell me what you dislike about it, tell me what you like to see. I stream on Twitch, stream juggling on Twitch pretty often, a couple times a week. Sometimes we geek out over other subjects as well. I hang out in Discord a lot. The links are all in the description. Yeah, feel free to, if you enjoy the content, feel free to support, come hang out, say hello. Yeah, oh yeah, and I also have a Patreon too. There's like a few tutorials on there as well. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you around, and hopefully you get that trick Sebastian's mess, or also known as Seb's mess. Have a good one, everybody. Peace out.